Greetings, everyone. This is my second video of the day today. I just uploaded a video showcasing the brand new release, Frank Zappa Estate, Funky Nothingness. Check that out. I want to show you some of the CDs that I picked up in the last couple of days and talk about another new release. Lucinda Williams, I'm a big fan, and her autobiography is out right now, Stories from a Rock and Roll Heart. She also has a new album out that is titled the same as the book, Lucinda Williams, Stories from a Rock and Roll Heart. I picked this up yesterday. Have only heard the first 3 songs, love them. A buddy of mine went with me and he picked this up too, and messaged me last night saying he loves it. His comment was, it's her best album since Car Wheels. That's saying something. So I was impressed with the first 3 songs. I'll maybe speak later where it ranks in her catalog, but she has some guest stars on this album. I know Bruce Springsteen and his wife are on here. I believe on the second track. Of course, I don't wear my glasses. Yep. Bruce Springsteen and Patti Sciaffa sing backup vocals on the second song called New York Comeback, which is great. The first song's a real rocker. It's called Let's Get the Band Back Together. Very cool song. Lucinda always has great electric guitars on her album. They always had this scorching guitar that goes with her voice. It's really, really cool. She has Stuart Mathis playing guitar on this album, and a guy who used to play with her years ago was her first kind of guitarist in her band and was just an amazing guitar player. Doug Pettibone, he makes appearance on this album too. Reese Winans is on this album from Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. Margot Price plays on this album, does a backing vocal on the first track. Buddy Miller, I mean, we're looking at some heavyweights here. Who else do I see? Bear with me a sec. Let's see if as I go through here, see if I see some other well-known names. I'm glad to see Doug Pettibone back. That's very cool. Now this is produced by Lucinda and her husband. And yeah, check it out. Lucinda Williams' new album, Stories from a Rock and Roll Heart. Now, if anybody follows my channel, you know I sold my Oppo Universal SACD player, sold the discs that were dedicated SACD discs because my new name player, NAIM, does not play those type of discs, that format. So some albums that I sold, I had to replace on just regular Redbook CDs. One of them was this baby right here, one of my favorite albums, Blind Faith. I had a Japanese SHM SACD that I parted with, and I just love this album. It's a classic, and I picked it up used for like $9.99. So and I love that cover. I hate that freaking cover with that young girl on the front. The most tasteless album cover ever, as far as I'm concerned. Another one I had to replace. I have all of Peter Gabriel's solo albums, but I love having a comp, and this one is fantastic. Shaking the Tree. I love this comp. Every song on it's fantastic. We get Salisbury Hill kicking it off. I Don't Remember. Sledgehammer. Family Snapshot. Mercy Street. Shaking the Tree. Don't Give Up. San Jacinto. Here Comes the Flood. Red Rain. Games Without Frontiers. Shock the Monkey. I Have the Touch. Big Time. Czar and Biko. Great album. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'm going to be interested to hear the sound quality versus the audiophile CD I had. Same with Blind Faith. I'll get a chance to play them today. I'm on a bit of a Doobie Brothers kick. It came up a few weeks ago on a chat. Larry Graves and I and Norman Maslov, Mazzy, were on, and somehow the Doobie Brothers got up, and it was mentioned that their first probably 4 albums, which are their classics as far as I'm concerned, sound so good. They're really well recorded. And I picked up What Were Once Vices Are Now Habits on CD, and then I got a chance to pick up a vinyl copy of it, and it does sound really good. That's my favorite Doobie Brothers album. But I've been looking for the others, and I found this one, The Captain and Me. This is a great album too. I love some of the tracks on here. Long Train Runnin' and China Grove are both hits, and my favorite song on the album, Dark Eyed Cajun Woman, is absolutely beautiful. Just really, really a real good album. I'd like to find it on vinyl too, and I'm trying to get my hands on Toulouse Street as well. Last but not least, I picked up 2 CDs. You know, I've been on a major Clash / Joe Strummer kick. Mick Jones, when he was unceremoniously hoofed out of the Clash, that was Joe Strummer's big mistake. He started up a band called Big Audio Dynamite. I'd always heard the name, but I didn't know anything about this band whatsoever. But once I heard that Mick Jones was the guy from it, I found these CDs used at the same time yesterday. So I picked up their first album, Big Audio Dynamite, and their second album, which is called 10 Upping Street, number 10 Upping Street, which is a joke title because the Prime Minister of England, he lives at 10 Downing Street, so they made a joke, Upping Street to Downing Street. And this is produced by Mick Jones and Joe Strummer. Had a chance to listen to this a couple times. I really like it. It's kind of, how do you describe this? It's not power pop. It's a bit progressive pop. It's not post-punk. It's I like the term progressive pop. That's the way I'm going to describe it. Interesting songs, interesting instrumentation. It's just arrangements. Sounds good. Great vocals. I think it's one of those albums that kind of grow on you. And second listen, I started to get a little bit more out of it. So I'm looking forward to kind of familiarizing myself with it a little bit. We'll see. The jury's still out. I'm not sure. These might just end up sitting on the shelf. Larry Graves accuses me of everything I buy. I think is fantastic, but I'm not ready to go there with these yet. That's it. So later today, I was fortunate enough on my birthday that family were very generous with me because I guess I'm turning 70 and getting old. They felt sorry for me or something. I got a few Amazon gift certificates, and they actually totaled $170 some. Pretty good. And I really have my eye on this Eric Clapton 24 Nights box set, 10 CDs on Amazon.ca, $199. And I'm going, no way I'm paying $199 for this frickin' thing. But then I looked at it and I thought, I got $177 like basically handed to me for free. What am I going to do with it but just buy different records? Why don't I get the box set that I want? So that's what I did. I just put like $30 of my own money in, and I'm getting a $200 box set. It's supposed to show up today, but today is Canada Day, and I have my doubts that anybody's working today to deliver it, even though Amazon says I'll receive it by 10 p.m. tonight. But tomorrow I will be doing, well, when I get it, I'll be doing an unboxing of Eric Clapton's 24 Nights 10 CD box set. So watch for that. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Press the like button, thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe if you have not done so, and we'll talk soon.